Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back once again with more movie reactions. American History X today. Don't know too much about it. I know it has to do with some racial stuff. I've seen a couple clips.
Yeah.
Edward Norton is in it.
Yeah, it's a pretty. I haven't seen it as well, but
Yeah.
it's a pretty powerful movie. A lot of people talk about it.
Yeah.
It's a really well known movie. Yeah, it's not gonna be. It's not a comedy. It's a very serious movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't make our usual jokes, I guess, but
Yeah.
we'll see if we can sneak a couple in. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I've been wanting to watch this movie for a long time. I've only seen a few clips, and I think I've seen the last scene, which I guess is a spoiler for me. But I don't know if it was the last scene. It just looked like it might have been. But other than that, man, yeah, I'm excited. So you guys make sure you comment down below. Let us know what you guys thought about this movie when you first watched it. And make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Let's hop into this.
Let's do it.
Fucking pervert, down!
Jesus, Danny, what the fuck are you thinking?
There's a black guy outside. He's breaking into your car.
Wait a second. What the fuck is going on, Derek?
Stay right here and be
Jesus!
quiet. Stay right here.
Wait a second, Derek, wait! Derek!
I think it's apparent he's a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
A little.
Just a subtle hunch.
Jeez. I was about to say, I hope the driver's taken off. Oh, damn. Did he get him?
That guy was way too slow.
Oh, shit. Emptied the whole clip. I was about to say, these slow-mos are so dramatic. Look at this guy.
This is what happened to him. There's nothing to do with me.
Everything
Yeah, I was about to
you
say.
do right now has something to do with Derek.
Look, I
Yeah.
followed directions. I wrote it
What?
in the paper.
Yeah.
Mein Kampf! I should expel you. We will call this class American History X.
Ooh, title.
He said the name
He said
of the
the
title.
name.
It's not on my desk. Tomorrow morning. You are a ghost.
This guy gave him 1 day.
You have to.
Jeez.
Put that pressure on him, man. This guy read all of Mein Kampf in a week. Yeah, you could write a paper about your
I
brother.
don't even know what Mein Kampf is.
Bruh, that's some serious Hitler, Nazi Germany shit.
Oh, okay. It's like the Nazi Bible.
Yeah,
kinda
basically,
thing?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. It's that guy from Malcolm in the Middle. The oldest brother.
Makes sense. You're seeing actors that were like popular around this
Yeah,
time.
I'm like taking this and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You wanna die? Punk ass white boy.
Jeez.
Alright.
Times have changed, yo. I remember the bell didn't stop no fights.
Yeah, what the hell? I was gonna say, this guy's actually not as hard as he looks. He's
Yeah.
like, I gotta go class. I'm like,
know.
I don't know about that. Like,
I never heard that line when
he
there
just
was a
blew.
fight in the
He literally
washroom.
blew smoke in his face.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
snuff.
beef.
You're getting dropped.
Yeah.
Because my father was murdered doing his job. Putting out a fire in a fucking nigger neighborhood he shouldn't have even given a shit about. He got shot by a fucking drug dealer who probably still collects a welfare check.
Interesting. So we see kind of his turn.
Hmm.
We kind of see how Derek,
Like, how his hate brewed.
yeah, how it
Like
grew
slowly.
from that. Yeah.
Kind of.
Jeez.
I got a bet.
That's so bold, yo.
I know.
I come in this game right now. Same score, but we play black guys against the white guys.
Jeez.
This is an awkward basketball game.
Yeah, it is. It's a very awkward basketball game.
Yeah, it's not. I don't really want to cheer for anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't even know.
Like,
In between all the N words, and I appreciate that he is fair in the game, at least.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I thought he would have been a lot worse.
You thought he was gonna be the dirty player?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be the dirty player.
Yeah.
So, it seems like at least
Well,
he's down to play some ball. You know.
he's calling his word now, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Whoever wins, we're gonna find out who's actually true to their word.
Yeah.
Mind you, that is the same guy who robbed him. You know. You know. What I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we know where this is heading.
Where it turns.
Yeah.
Good point. There we go. The Nazis win.
Nazis win.
It's crazy. He's like a hero, bro.
Come on, give the guy a break.
What's the matter? You too big to give me a hug, tough guy?
No, man. Just know you're gonna, need someone to look after you while you adjust to all this space.
Right.
You could tell already he's changed though. You could just see it in his face, like.
Yeah. Yeah. More friendly.
Yeah,
more
he
like,
just seems cooler.
yeah.
Like I almost said like, oh yeah, he seems like a nice guy. Like.
Yeah, if you didn't know his past.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It hurt like shit while they were putting it on, man.
Where'd you get that?
I got it about a month ago. Cameron made it official.
Cameron.
We've washed ourselves in niggers' blood and all the mongrels too.
This guy's really singing his heart out, bro.
Fucking conviction.
I hate the fact that it's cool to be black these days.
Good.
I hate this hip-hop fucking influence on white fucking suburbia.
Good.
Interesting shots where it's just straight on their faces.
Yeah.
I know you don't believe in that shit, right? You don't.
Shut up, Davina.
No,
Okay.
you shut the fuck up. Get out of the fucking house now, you piece of shit. Please go.
So it seems like it's more just them.
It's just him.
Yeah.
Curtis, what is that?
Oh, come on, Derek.
Weed is for niggers. Put that away right now.
Jeez, man, this can't even smoke weed?
Weed is for what?
Oh, come on.
Never heard that in my life.
That's sick, though. At least, yeah. I'll keep all the weed. This guy's hitting bananas, like,
This guy got a gun.
for America.
Get some of that in there.
That is so horrible.
Hey, that's a
Dumping
great color.
crap
You
all
know,
over.
get a white woman's job, bitch. A little better than this one, huh?
Yeah. White.
You move up in the world, huh?
Woo.
I'm really liking the slow-mo on these. In this,
Yeah, the
in this
slow mo's done really well.
It's really nice, yeah. Really effective. Especially in the black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you want to talk about criminal statistics, you might want to take a look at the social inequalities that produce them.
Yap. You know what? That's exactly what I hate. Because what you're doing, Davina, is taking one thing and calling it something else.
Your sister has like the complete opposite view,
Yeah.
which is interesting. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to understand like where this came from. I guess that's what we're trying to figure out.
It's funny.
Well, not everyone in the family is hardcore racist.
Yeah.
The slaves, what, like 130 years ago? How long does it take to get your act together?
Well, Jews have been persecuted for over 5,000 years. Are you saying that it's wrong to feel sensitive about anti-Semitism?
Forget that. I'm with you.
No, that's a whole other argument right there.
He was just ranting about black people.
Yeah.
He hasn't even got into Jewish
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
Like,
All right, stay out of it. Come here. Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back.
Let her go!
Look at this guy, yo.
Finished with you. You need to learn some fucking manners.
whoa.
That is so excessive, bro. And that's your sister, dude.
Don't touch me. All tarted up.
What
You're
did
tarted
I
up
do
with that.
to
How could you
you?
bring him to my father's table? How could you go from dad to that? Aren't you ashamed?
I'm ashamed that you came out of my body.
Deep. That's some real shit.
slow mo.
Love it. I
Like
appreciate it.
It's like they had a slow mo camera.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, let's use this.
Just run it, bro. Let's use it.
It's like, yeah, I want to see some slow mo.
I fuck with this.
Let me go, goddammit! Fuck you!
Sorry. I would never hurt you, you know that.
What?
I screwed up. I lost control. It's not you.
You almost choked her with, what was that? Meatloaf? What was that? I don't even know what.
Shoved a pork chop down
A
her
pork
throat.
chop or a piece of ham?
I mean, the fucking family allows this behavior to happen.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's like they're literally just
That is the problem.
like they're literally just as bad as him.
Yep.
Like they let it they let him have a Nazi symbol in his room like it's normal.
Like, oh fuck yeah. Like it's a fucking
Cool.
Pokemon
Want
poster.
pancakes this morning, honey?
Yeah, it's like,
Skinhead ass motherfucker.
it's fucking crazy.
It's fine. I'll be gone in the morning.
You can move in with me.
In my mind, I am.
And that girlfriend's so evil too.
Yeah, I hate her.
I wonder what she's saying. We haven't seen her, right?
Yeah. Probably moved on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's been gone for 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so this is the one scene I've seen. Not the one scene I've seen. This is the one thing I've seen from the movie.
Put it on the curb right now!
Oh my god. Ah!
That's it.
Even just seeing this.
Ah! Just the teeth.
You can just see the teeth. Just the teeth. The grit.
Fuck.
Oh, you know how fuck that is? You know how fuck that is?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Fuck it is. Yeah.
So, you guys feel free to correct us because we were talking, but was that night? So you're supposed to get kicked out the next day. I think this happened that night.
Right.
Yeah. So creepy. Looks like the fucking devil.
I wouldn't have put my mouth on that curb. I would have just took a bullet to the head, bro.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what's worse. I haven't experienced either.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I could put my teeth on that curb.
Can make the dark of what? Sorry, I missed that.
The what?
That should have been first degree murder, though. Kind of guy gets.
I didn't read the other part. Yeah, I didn't see manslaughter and Sunday.
How's that manslaughter? That's first degree.
What is manslaughter? Like, what is...
Manslaughter is you kill someone without the intent to kill them.
They were robbing him, technically.
Yeah, it's like some loony American way.
You
Like,
know?
I don't know.
It's a tough situation. You could argue he was protecting his family, but the guy got excessive.
Yeah, but the guy was disarmed in order
Yeah,
to
it
give it
was
up by then.
It was excessive.
Could have
yeah.
just held him at gunpoint and waited for cops to arrive and then arrest him.
But no, he's a Nazi.
No, that's definitely first degree, but
yeah,
I guess.
I feel you. Oh, there she is. This must so be like so conflicting for him too, because it's like,
yeah,
these are technically his friends and his people.
Yeah.
But again, obviously something has changed about him, and yeah, it's just you still want to embrace those people, but you can't be around them.
They literally worship losers. I don't understand. Dude, Adolf Hitler lost.
That's what I'm saying.
They lost. Why do you worship a loser? I don't understand. Like, you fucking, like, it doesn't make any sense, bro.
Your own cigarette. You don't have to watch your ass around here.
You know he's the warden from Prison Break?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
I can see that now. Yeah.
It is him.
That's wild.
Yeah, you just took that in?
I never even noticed.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Prison Break in so long.
Yeah, he's the warden.
If you come near Danny again, I will feed you your fucking heart, Cameron.
I won't have to. He'll come to me. I'm more important to him now than you'll ever be.
I was about to say, you gotta deck this dude. You gotta take him out, bro.
Deck Adolf over here.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck are you going? She's gone! She's got a gun!
You really gonna turn on him like that? Shoot this bitch, bro.
Yo! I like this new Edward Norton. I hope he got those tats covered. He has to get those covered.
Hey! Danny, easy.
Who do you think you are?
Danny, relax, relax.
Who do you think you are?
Take it easy.
5 minutes! Step forward! Suspense better be made.
This is what I've been waiting for. I'm like, okay.
Like, I want to see what happened in
Yeah,
prison.
what happened in prison?
Yeah.
I feel you. So he's gonna take off his shirt. Yeah, he's gonna take off his shirt to show people what side he's on.
I think you better chill out on the preaching bullshit, okay? We're getting a little tired of that shit around here.
That's crazy. Even the other Nazis are like, bro, you're too much of a Nazi. Like,
Yeah, like, you're... Relax.
like,
We're
dude.
just doing a deal. Like, you don't have to, like...
I get it though. That's a big deal in jail. Like, because
Yeah.
in most jails, from my understanding, it's divided just by races. Like,
Usually, pretty much.
so that's your group. You're
Usually.
the blacks. You're with the Mexicans.
Unless you prove yourself otherwise.
Yeah.
To be able to mingle with other races. But
Yeah, but then they'll have problems with that too.
yeah, depending on who it is. It sucks, though. If you're a white and you just had to hang out with racist people.
Yeah. That's
Just
it.
you're forced to.
And you could be there, and you could be just chill, like you're not even on that shit, you know.
Yeah.
But you have to chill with those people, or else you
Yeah.
can get fucked up elsewhere,
You're gonna...
and you might even make it worse for yourself.
Exactly.
You know what that smells like, right? Come on, man, don't tell me this smell doesn't remind you of a woman. Gotta miss the smell, man. Good sex, it's that pow, pow, pow. Let her get on top, and she's gonna punish you first, right? You've been a bad boy, huh?
This guy reminds me of like Chris Tucker.
It's what the only bit of comedy in this movie.
Yeah, honestly.
This one guy.
Stole a TV from a store that was right next door to a donut shop, all right? I run out, store owner's running behind me yelling, bam, I run into 3 cops, all right? Oh, see, I told you it was embarrassing, you laughed.
Wait a sec, wait a sec. That doesn't make sense. Come on, tell the truth.
It's facts. That's how it works.
Stop.
Like I said, I came out of the store, grabbed my arm, fell on his foot.
This guy got 3 years for fucking stomping a man's head
Yeah,
in.
we see the differences. You know, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
Which is like first degree murder, but
Yep. It's the
because of
differences,
some
and I think he's starting to take it in now. We're starting to see his change slowly. You know.
because of some bullshit American stand your ground law.
Yep.
He got like half that time.
Yeah.
He should be doing 10 years.
He's been doing it a long time, bro.
He should be doing at least 10 years. His prison.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Nah.
Yep.
We gonna treat you like one.
Ah! Fucking CEO. Fuck those guys. Paid him off.
This is what did it to him, bro.
That there's the real question. Has anything you've done made your life better?
That's deep.
Shit.
Now that hits him. Now it makes him think
Anything
about
you've
it.
ever done
All that hate he's been
made
feeling.
your
you
life
know?
better.
You know, all that shit you've been spewing.
Just figured it out because I knew some of them were itching for it. But after a while, I just put my head down and read the stuff that Sweeney sent me, and I kept to myself. Last 6 months in that place, I was like a ghost.
That's a sick shot.
Yeah.
Like a ghost, and all you see is the shadow.
Yeah.
Sick.
I don't know what happened. What do you think? Someone put a word in for him or what?
I don't know.
What's up, man? You getting out? Come on, man. What the fuck you waiting on? Get the fuck on out of here, man.
I'm thinking maybe the only reason I'm getting out of here in one piece is you.
That was a long flashback.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I'm like, wait, you told him all of that.
Oh shit!
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot that's where we left off.
What's gonna happen now? I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah, you could just feel it.
You just feel it, like the way they're shooting it.
The way he's been, if you've noticed, he's just been looking around.
The way they've been moving, like somebody. Dude. Oh fuck. Damn.
Oh no, no.
Damn. That's just like sad and fucked up and like kind of.
It's the cycle, you know.
I mean, yeah, like I'm not gonna say he deserved it or anything, but like I'm just gonna say like kind of like fuck. Like,
This is what happened. Like this.
That's what you were messing with, like.
Yeah.
That being being like that, you're putting
Just hate.
That hate will get you. So.
Cool. Oh.
Edward and Edward.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even think about that the whole time.
Edward and Edward.
Edward and Edward. That's funny. Oh God. All right. Let's do this talk. I'm sad.
Yeah, like
I'm in a down mood, but you know, it is what it is.
You're sad? Why are you sad?
Just because it sucks. That's what life is, you know. Like.
You got caught up in all that hate, and it kind of just like.
Yeah, man. And sooner or later,
it kind of got to you, blew up in your face.
Yeah, you don't know how it's gonna affect you.
It's just unfortunate because. He kind of just had that life epiphany.
Yeah,
where change. To literally change, and it's almost like too late. But it was, but it wasn't too late. But it wasn't too late though, because he's still young and he can definitely change his life around. But it's never too late.
It's too late, but it's not too late. But what it is, it's like one thing. The reason why it's more sad for me is just because I hate when young life is taken away.
Yeah, over like dumb shit.
Over dumb shit, because it's like you never know what that person could be, and that's the thing. He just had his epiphany. This movie was a day long, if we think about it.
Shit, yeah.
You know, it was one day. Derek,
a fat day.
Yeah, Derek just got out of jail. He told Sweeney told the kid. Yeah, no, it was literally a day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because Derek got out of jail. Sweeney told him to write this paper, and he wrote this paper after he had this conversation with Derek about what happened in jail.
And literally the next day he got shot.
And the next day he gets shot.
Yeah.
It's just, it sucks, man, because now we don't know what his story could have been, you know? We don't know if there was more positivity to come or not, you know? If there was more negativity, maybe, or if he would switch back or whatever, but now that story's done for him, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what sucks, but yeah, man, it's just a cycle of hate. And if we were to kind of look at it, you could kind of say like what the black kid there was going through was kind of what what's his name? I keep forgetting the name. So the younger brother, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now.
Derek and
Derek and something. All I know is Derek right now.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Whatever. But yeah, you could say that the black guy, the black kid, is basically going through the same things, but just at a different time. You know, he was kind of in that mentality of hate, and he's kind of picking it up from his brother, from the basketball court, if you remember, because that's kind of
Right.
something that I noticed. Because
Right.
he said
his brother's influencing to shoot him.
exactly. His
kill
brother
him.
was like, "Yo, we'll take him out soon." You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's what kind of gives you the hint. Yeah, some shit's gonna go down. You know.
Right.
So you kind of get both those sides where that kid is just living out that same story just at a different time.
Yeah.
You know,
a
further
different perspective. Like,
exactly in a different perspective because
Yeah.
his hate is for the other side, the people that he feels like are against him.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, man, this was a very good movie. Great message behind it, and like we were saying before we even started the movie, this is just shit that's still happening now to this day. You know.
Yeah.
It's just it's unfortunate that we have to keep going through these same cycles of hate, of baggage, and not understanding that we need to just kind of just move on, all of us. You know,
stop. It's like just these people have to stop blaming their downfalls on other people. You
Yeah.
know what I mean, like a lot of the hate is from, you know, whatever. Like it spawns from it just spawns from, you know, people not getting what they want in life and they want someone else to blame.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they'll blame other cultures, other races for what they don't have, right?
Yeah.
Like Norton would preach, Derek Edward Norton, he was preaching about these statistics about unemployment and people stealing their jobs and the system being against them in some way. They feel that is the tables are turning, like white people are not getting the same treatment that they always did, and things are becoming unfair in their eyes, even though it's becoming more fair for everyone. It's becoming unfair in their eyes, and they're blaming these, like they're blaming
the people. Yeah,
they're blaming these people,
Yeah.
black people, whatever, other races for, you know, what they're not getting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not understanding that black people, Asians, and all types of people, whatever.
Yeah.
Have been going through shit the whole time, and they're just trying to get into better positions as well.
Yeah, they've always been oppressed or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know, not the I can't talk today. This is really bad.
I know.
I'm really tired. This is the one time where I feel like I have to choose my words and say things properly.
No, I feel you. Yeah, you want to just be politically correct and say the right things.
Yeah.
But no, I feel you. I understand what you're trying to say, though.
Yeah,
I get you.
like it's honestly just angry people with lots of hate and are unhappy with their current situations. So what do? They blame minorities, right, for things that that they're not getting. So yeah, and all this hate spawns from their environment. So yeah, because like for example, like it's the funny thing about like Edward Norton and Derek, like now there are in the U.S. and stuff there are like racists like that level.
There's racists all over the world. There's racists here that
I understand. Let's just say in America, like in America, there are neo-Nazi racists like that, you know, that walk around with swastikas on their body and they spew fucking Nazi propaganda and rhetoric and alternate history stuff that they believe should be true or is correct. This white supremacy that they preach. You'd look at him and be like, yo, this is like the most radical version of a racist. But the sad thing is that there's people actually like that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Right now. Right. And they're talking to their families the same way.
Yeah. Right.
Crazy.
And I find it interesting that Derek ended up like that. Even though his upbringing doesn't seem to have, you know, lived that type of life now. We got to see, near the end, we got to see a little bit of his father.
Yeah.
And that was the man in question the whole time.
Yeah, we kind of didn't know much about him.
I wanted to understand because, like, you know, his mother doesn't appear to be a neo-Nazi. Why is Derek a neo-Nazi? So I was just curious, right? and then eventually you get to see his father in that one scene. We didn't get to see much of him. Well, he's dead, but we didn't get to see much of him in flashbacks. And he's a cop, a white cop.
Firefighter.
Was he a cop? Oh, firefighter.
Firefighter, yeah.
Sorry, firefighter. Fucking look like a cop to me.
Yeah, he does look like a cop.
He looks like
he looks like more like a cop.
He should have been a cop. I think that would have.
But maybe we're stereotyping.
He was talking like a cop.
Yeah, he looked more like a cop though. I agree.
Anyways, he he did show that racial bias.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now he doesn't look like a neo-Nazi to me. But is he a racist? Yeah, he has racist bias for sure.
And tendencies.
He was showing it. He was showing it. You know
exactly.
So.
And he made it like those conversation. That conversation, he kind of made it seem like it was okay.
Yeah.
To like have that conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
With his son, you know.
For sure. But he's like a different type of racist because you got Derek, who's like the most like high key racist ever. Mm-hmm. Like I walk around with my head shaved and then the SWAT's like on my fucking chest.
Yeah, I'm proud of it.
Like that's like I'm racist and proud. And then you have his father, who's like a more like an everyday
racist
that's like in the shadows and you can't see.
They say the N-word, but they'll say it at home.
They'll say it at home, or if they're really angry, they might say it. But you know what I mean. Yeah. Like for the most part, unless you really get to know him, you're not gonna know.
Yeah.
Right. And I just find that contrast interesting. How Derek got to that level is something I'm questioning, but I mean it is a movie, so for the sake of like drama, they had to make it like super extreme. Mm-hmm. He joined a neo-Nazi group, but the death of his father kind of brewed more hate. Mm-hmm. Right.
I want to say there was that other scene at the dinner table with the teacher.
Yeah.
When he was dating the mom, was kind of funny. It was kind of the irony of what Derek was talking about. Yeah. So he's talking about why do the black people do these things? Why are they destroying their own neighborhoods? Da 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 da. And his mom is trying to explain to him that like maybe you have to look at the circumstances that they're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's reasons why they do these things because of the circumstances that they're in. They, that's why there's such a I don't know how to say it, but the word I'm looking for is almost like outcry, if you will, but outcry of rage, or I don't want to say outcry, but whatever. There's a lot of rage behind their actions, if you will. But it's kind of funny that he didn't agree with that, even though that's literally him. When his dad died,
right,
those circumstances kind of pushed him
to go to the extreme and do
exactly radical things. You know what I mean?
Right. So
it's really funny.
If you live in this world, if you live in the black version of America, they say, mm-hmm. You're gonna grow up with like a lot of, you're gonna be questioning like, why am I in this situation?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because of the way the color of my skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course that's gonna. And then when things like George Floyd happen, you're gonna get a lot of rage coming out of people because it's just built up for decades, 100 years, over 100 years,
over hundreds of years, yeah, literally.
Essentially, right?
Yeah.
Through generations, right?
Yeah.
Right, and these problems, this racial inequality hasn't. It is getting better, but it's also being hidden better.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like governments are hiding it. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta look. I mean, we can talk about this for like an hour, but
we could, yeah, exactly.
But you just gotta look at the situations that's happening in America and think about why certain races do better than others, and just think about why that's happening and what barriers the government is creating for people of certain people of color, and why that's causing them to act a certain way sometimes. You know what I mean? Just gotta think about it.
Well, one last thing before we get like technical, so we can talk about some of the other things.
Talk about the actual movie.
Like the slow-mos and shit, but is again just the parallels between just both worlds. Like if we're talking about just keeping it simple with the races, the black people and the white people, It's a known thing in black street and gang culture that, you know, if you go to jail, you're kind of sick. Like, you know, you go to jail and you come out and everything, you did your time and you're welcome back to the hood. Everybody loves you. We see that all the time in media, online, social media. When a black dude, rapper, whoever gets out of jail after a couple years for doing something illegal, they're praised. And that's the same thing that happened to Derek.
Like, they got out, they're like, yo, you're a god.
You're a god.
Yeah, you committed a hate crime, went to jail, and got out.
Yep. And
like,
people loved
that was
him.
like, to them, he like served their cause.
Exactly.
He sacrificed himself in a way, his time.
Yeah.
For their cause, which is
getting crazy. And that's what people don't understand. It's like, at the end of the day, and I feel like that's the kind of, not just necessarily one of the meanings or anything like that, but, you know, it's something just to think about. Like, everybody is going through shit, you know? At the end of the day, everybody's been through shit. Everybody's in certain circumstances beyond race, you know? And it's like, people don't understand that we are so much more alike than, you know, we may think, or it seems. But, yeah, let's talk about some of the shots and stuff like that, and how it was, you know, how'd you feel
like
about
Tony
that?
Kaye, did a really good job directing this movie. I think Edward Norton did a really good job playing a racist. and not, he was most of the movie was not a reformed racist, if you want to call it. I think from a technical standpoint, it's an older movie. It's like the late 90s, right?
Yeah.
It's fine, doesn't matter. But I think like the use of black and white was really good. I like the use of black and white for flashbacks versus like what they do sometimes in shows and in movies where they kind of make everything like kind of dreamy looking. I kind of like the black and white.
The black and white, it made sense.
Yeah,
you know, it made sense, and also I had to write it down because I was like, I felt like what did I say here? Black and white also kind of represents Derek's perspective on life at the time, which is like everything is black and white, so it's either this is right or wrong, and everything he basically believed in, which is the white side, if you will, was right, you know, while everything else was wrong, you know. So I feel like that's kind of you know, little thing they tried to give us there as well, because that's the only time we saw hate from him were in those scenes
for the most part. Yes.
Yeah, you know,
that's right.
Yeah, that's when he had a different perspective.
That's right. The movie, we mentioned slow-mos. Sorry, did you have anything else to say on that point?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, slow-mos, like the movie had lots of slow-mos.
Yeah.
And like usually like slow-mos, you have to be careful with slow motion. I feel like you can very much overdo it and it becomes kind of like corny, but this movie did it like pretty brilliant. It was pretty brilliant the way they did
really
it.
Enjoyed it.
Combining slow motion with like this like intense kind of like dramatic music during certain scenes, and they used it a lot as transitional scenes, right? So they'd use slow motion to transition the story and time, if you will, right? Like the slow motion scene of him in the shower. They did some slow motion stuff of what else did they do?
They did a lot.
They did actually a lot. They did even like the you know, the opening scene where he kills where he does commit his murders. I'm still calling them murders. Like I don't.
They're murders, yeah.
That's not a manslaughter, bro.
No.
Like you guys in the comments, like, bro, that's a first degree murder.
That's a murder.
That's a first degree murder. I don't care. I mean,
I want to point out some of the shots.
There wasn't enough evidence, maybe, but
some of the shots like that. So those two shots that you mentioned, like at the beginning when he is getting arrested, or even when he's like walking, he just looked like a god, like a white god. It's just like, it's crazy, and I feel like that was like the perspective of his brother in that moment, you know, just seeing him, because that's kind of where his brother changed after Derek went to jail. He got deeper into that shit.
Yeah.
And then those shower scenes, because I think they did more than a couple. They did like 2 or 3 slow-mo showers, I believe. And I don't know, like, I feel like when they were happening, maybe I'm just, because I like to get deep in shit. It felt like it represented also like him changing slowly. Because a lot of the showers that they were kind of showing were ones where he was in jail. And it was after conversations with the black dude that reminded us of Chris Tucker. It was like, that's when those slow-mos were happening, after those conversations. It's like he was kind of opening up to letting other people into his life, after realizing that his Nazi bros weren't really legit. And everything he kind of believed wasn't legit.
They weren't as like, they weren't
down like him.
I can't talk today. They weren't down like him. I guess he had this different perspective of what a white supremacist was, and they weren't what he thought they were. And then on top of that, like, he realized, if I don't, even as much as I believe in this cause, if I'm not with these people, they will turn against me. And they did, and they raped him. So
yeah,
it was really bad. Did they do that one in slow-mo? I can't remember.
Did they rape him in slow-mo?
Yeah. Not laughing at him, just like, yeah.
I don't think they raped him.
That wasn't in slow-mo? Okay.
I don't believe so.
Whatever. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think honestly, as fucked up as it is, that was his like, oh fuck moment.
Yeah, man.
When he got raped.
His own people turning against him.
I really did. I think that is what that was, the climax, if you will, of the whole situation for him.
That would kill me. I agree, though. The climax.
Yeah.
That was definitely the thing that kind of pushed him over the edge, and he was like, okay, I'm done with these guys. Like, this is fucking horrible, Did I have any other notes? I felt like they had some like very interesting shots. I don't think this is obviously not the best shot movie or anything like that, but they had like really cool ideas. So like changing perspectives. So we had like a lot of shots where it was like close-ups on people's faces and they're looking directly into the camera.
Like the shot
the VHS stuff when he was like recording.
Like the shot with the Cameron.
Yeah.
Remember, like when he was confronting Cameron about his brother and how he wants to leave the gang.
Exactly.
And he's like, they were like really close on Cameron's eyes. They were like this, like almost like an extreme close up. And they did that a lot and intentionally, and I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, and it's almost like they're talking to you.
Yeah.
Or somebody.
Yeah.
Or the other racists in the crowd. I don't know, in the audience that it might be watching.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting, like choices in I wonder why they made some of those choices, because you could have just totally shot it normal, maybe an over the shoulder or something like that. But they got really close up and personal, which is cool to see. And there were also some like interesting like cuts. Nothing I could point out specifically, but it was just like stuff was like cut, not to like a rhythm. It was just cut. I don't know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Hopefully, but yeah.
Yeah.
Really enjoyable movie, though. I think everybody needs to watch this movie. Like,
yeah, it's not like a movie you watch for fun, but it's
definitely
like,
not.
You don't. Yeah, it's not a movie you watch for fun or anything, but it's like it is a movie that I think I need to understand, like,
yeah,
the racial tension and issues happening in North America and everywhere else, really, but. Yeah, I think it's a good watch. Even though it's in 1998, it's surprisingly relevant to today.
Exactly, and I think it's a good perspective. I've never really seen this perspective before. Usually, we see it from the black dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
We haven't seen it on this side from a white person or an extreme racist. At least we haven't seen it how they turned or what they've kind of gone through and maybe the things that have led up to why they were that person. And I think that's enlightening for all of us too.
It's true. And now that being said, it was an interesting feeling in the beginning, before Edward Norton left prison, right? And we see him changing. A lot of those flashbacks, it was interesting. It was an interesting feeling because like these guys are the protagonists. But they're like, they're not good people, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So it's kind of hard to support them.
Yeah.
So you're almost like wary of what's going on. Like even that basketball game, it's like I didn't even know who to cheer for.
Exactly.
I was just like, yeah, like the racists are winning. Am I supposed to say that's sick? Or, like, what's going on? You know
exactly.
what I mean? Like,
am I supposed to?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't know. Like I don't know. It was like really awkward to support anybody in the beginning, and you had to just kind of watch and see how things unfold. But then eventually you get to see Derek's new character, and then it's better. It's easier to support him and his brother.
Yeah, and then that's what kind of affects you at the end when his brother dies.
Yeah,
because you just got to turning around and be like, great, I'm feel so happy for these guys. They're gonna make changes. Da 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 da. And nope.
He really was an anti-hero in the beginning, and it kind of switched.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Great movie. Definitely, I'm gonna rewatch this at some point. Not soon.
Yeah.
But definitely, I think this is one of those rewatches. Maybe like one more time, just to see anything that I might have missed. But yeah, a really great movie. I really enjoyed it. You guys let us know what you thought about it down below, and feel free to let's have some discussions about anything that we might have missed or any of the stuff that we talked about. I would love to hear some of your thoughts. Make sure you guys also like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Check out all the socials, twitch.tv/LostInNostalgia. And I think that's it. So we'll catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate you. Later.